I went to a rave a couple of years ago. I was raving for like 3 days straight. And for the first time, I feel like I dissolved my ego. As an artist, you can get lost in chasing algorithms by repeating the same formulas. And I started to lose that curiosity.
After publishing his films online for almost 2 decades, Lee Hardcastle is trying to remove his ego from the creative process, away from video stats and worrying about algorithms, and just make something from a truly honest place. You were saying, like, as you're getting older, you're kind of having a different sense of what it is that you want to make and what you want to change about what you make. Can you tell us a little bit about that before we dive in?
So I'm 40 years old now, and as I've gotten older, I've started to become aware that I'm becoming older. I've got a child now, so I'm a parent. And as you get older, it's really trippy. Something that they don't quite warn you about is your biology changes, your perspective on life changes, your understanding, and coming with that awareness and realizing like I'm just satisfying my audience by repeating the same formulas, and people are following me because I've made somebody's head explode, or they're following me because I've managed to decapitate someone, and they want to see more of that. And it's like I started to lose that curiosity and re-examine what it is that I'm curious about and how I want to exercise my privilege as an artist. So I've started to explore different experimental pieces of video, put them on my channel, and the Zanzatime film is one of them examples.
Well, let's jump in and start watching here. What the fuck is this? Where is this coming from? What do you read? What do you listen to? What do you watch? Like how this is there's such a cool, it almost feels like theological. It feels like Hero with 1,000 Faces. It feels like Joseph Campbell. It feels like, I don't know, it feels grounded in like mysticism or something. It feels old.
Like a lot of my videos before, a lot of it's just been inspired by cinema that I've already seen, and I'm sort of throwing my hat in the ring in that genre, you know. And with this, it came from a different approach. I was more like trying to express my experiences and my understanding on reality. I think I reached a point in my life where I could feel my consciousness had reached a bit of a dead end, and I was feeling a lack of intelligence, especially when I was socializing and mingling in different cultures, and realizing something was different between me and that other person, and I could feel I was lacking a certain kind of intelligence. And when you're stuck in, I use the word narcissistic thought, because you can't, it's impossible, well, it's not impossible, it's really difficult to stand outside your own head and see what's happening. So I was feeling like that in life, and I was pushing myself psychologically to like try and understand what all this was about, what was wrong with me, like why I was feeling or behaving a certain way. And this is what I was trying to illustrate with this story, that the bright light is like there's something beyond your understanding of reality. You've got this big bright light there, and you can see it, but it's so blinding. Like you just know it's there, but you don't know what's there. And
wow.
Very simple way of like illustrating a situation. So it's like an escape room. If your consciousness is the escape room, and immediately like you're trying to force your stupid ideas, your own perception of reality through this door, and it's not happening. It's like, what's the logical explanation? You know, you need a different sized head so you can get through this obstacle. And then this character, like this psychedelic character, I feel like that represents a sort of like, I guess you'd describe that as like schizophrenia, like an entity, like an imagination that feels separate from yourself but exists within your own, in the subconscious, basically. And it's not until you do the hard work that you get into the subconscious and you meet some sort of guide that's like, hello, like, hello, motherfucker. Like, I'm going to ruin your perception on reality right now, and it's for your own good, like, have this medicine. And that's the scenario that's going on here. Why do people like this video? Why do people like me, like as an artist?
Epic fucking beautiful filmmaking.
Time is an illusion.
I don't think you're crazy. It really resonates with me personally. Let's talk about materials. What the fuck is this made of?